Hey guys, welcome back. For today's video, I have my current spring full coverage flawless foundation routine. I'm loving all of these products. A lot of them are like old favorites that I'm like re-loving again, and some of them are more newer things that I'm just absolutely obsessed with that I wanted to share with you, and I wanted you guys to see them in action because these products are the bomb diggity. And I love this foundation routine because it's really long wearing. I wore this for my birthday and it literally lasts forever. It looks flawless, but it's still really lightweight on the skin, but you still get a lot of coverage, which is exactly what I'm all about. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't really have any updates for you guys, but I just hope you guys like the video. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. It legit looks like I have no shirt on, but you guys know I have a shirt on. So the first thing I always do before applying my foundation is always have my brows and my eye makeup done. I don't know why, I just like to have them done first. If you guys are interested in this look, I will leave everything that I use down below. I've done very similar looks like this in the past. It's just super simple. So yeah, so after I do my usual skincare, I always like to moisturize and do all that because I think that's super important when it comes to having a flawless looking face, is having a steady skincare routine. That literally is like the first step for your foundation to go on really flawlessly. So after I moisturize and do my usual skincare stuff, I'm going to go in with primer. Now primer obviously depends on your skin type. I have combo skin and I've really been loving this one. This is the NYX No Filter Blurring Primer. Ever since I started using this, I can't stop. I think it's beautiful. I like how moisturizing it is, and it just really smooths out my skin, and it has like a bit of a tint to it. So that is what it looks like. I use about that much, and then I just massage this right in between my fingers onto my skin. And I like it because it's, like I said, really smoothing and hydrating, but it's not oily or greasy on the skin. So I'm just obsessed with how smooth and soft it makes my skin look. So I mainly focus this on like my cheeks and chin area, and then with any extra product, I'll just go ahead and apply it to the rest of my face. Then for some extra hydration, I'm using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I absolutely love this. I alternate between this, the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray, and the NYX First Base Primer Spray. The other two are drugstore options, and I think they're really good alternatives, but I like the Smashbox one just because I feel like it is the most hydrating, but they are really good if you are on a budget, so I love them all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just drown my face in this Smashbox Primer Water. This primer water smells so good. It's like this fresh kind of, I don't know, refreshing smell. I love it. Then for foundation, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I have this one in the shade Golden Beige. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is one of the best drugstore foundations, and it's so affordable. It's under $10, which I love Wet n Wild for that reason. They always have such high quality makeup products at a really low price. Like, you know, a lot of foundations nowadays are like 10 and above. Some are even close to $20. So I really like how they're like consistent with their prices. So I just shake this up a little bit, and then with the spatula that it comes with, I just apply it directly to my face. I think this foundation, in my opinion, is the best for maybe combo to normal to oily skin. If you have dry skin, I feel like it would be a little drying unless you maybe use like an oil or something mixed with it, because it does have a matte finish in my opinion. But I think it's beautiful, and I think it is pretty universal. If you have the right primers and stuff, you could make it work. So I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend that out. This does have medium to full coverage, which I also love because it's so lightweight on the skin though. Like, it literally still looks like your skin. It's flawless. That's why I think it's perfect for the warmer time, because you're going to get that really nice coverage, but you're still going to have like your skin looking like skin, you know? You know what I'm saying. For my under eye, you guys already know, I'm taking my Hard Candy Instant Eye Fix and just applying that directly under there. This is one of the best correctors I've ever tried. I love this one, and I still use the Pixie under eye corrector from time to time. I really love that one as well, but I just love how cooling this feels under my eyes. It's really refreshing. Usually let that sit in for a little bit, like 2 minutes or so, and then I will blend that out. Alright, for concealer, I have a new favorite, you guys, and I can't even talk. It's like probably second to the Tarte Shape Tape. This is the new Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Medium 1 Custard. I was blown away about how creamy and blendable this thing is. Ever since I started using it like a few weeks ago, I can't stop. Like, it really is so beautiful. So my favorite way to apply it is just with a flat concealer brush. This one is from RC Cosmetics. It's just a traditional concealer brush. I just take this, dip it in the concealer, and just apply it directly underneath my eyes, and it is so creamy. Like, I cannot even believe it. Typically a lot of concealers in a jar don't really work that good for me because I have really bad fine under eye lines and a lot of things emphasize them. So typically concealers like this crease on me like crazy, but this one, it doesn't. Like, it's so good. Ugh. Definitely recommend it. I think, well, no, I don't know. It's hard between this one and the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know. They're just both so beautiful, but definitely a new favorite high-end concealer for me. So after I take that with my brush, I just take my beauty blender and, of course, just blend it out. The coverage of this is also, like, insane. Like, it's really, really nice. Definitely a full coverage concealer. Then to set my concealer, I'm going in with the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder in the shade Translucent Light. I just take some and apply it right on the back of the lid, and then I just take my beauty blender to apply that. I'm going to do a little bit of baking. I don't do it for like longer than a minute because I feel like the longer I leave it in there for, the more it emphasizes my fine lines, and we don't want that. So I just do it for a little bit. This powder is like my new favorite. Oh, I have so many loose face powders that I've been loving lately. Like, there's just so many good ones at the drugstore, and then this one's really good. I think I like this one more than the Laura Mercier brightening powder. I don't know what it is about this one, but it's like bright, but then once you blend it out, I feel like it's a little bit more natural than the Laura Mercier one, and I think this one's cheaper. I'm not really sure, but I like this one better. It's just so soft, and it makes your skin look flawless. So while I let that bake for a little bit, I'm going in and just setting the rest of my face. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder. I have mine in the shade Warm Light. This is probably my new #1 favorite powder from the drugstore. It sets my makeup really nicely. It's so soft, and it's not like a matte powder finish. It's just like a very natural, soft finish to the skin. I just can't say enough good things about it. I really, really definitely recommend this if you're looking for a good setting powder. You can see I already hit pan. I absolutely love it. I actually just bought a new one this weekend because I love it that much. So I'm just going to take this with this flat top brush from Becca Cosmetics and just set the rest of my face. Since I'm here and my brows are looking a little ashy, I'm just going to take my Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer in the shade Deep Brown just to set my brows and take away that powdery look. This is also an amazing product to set your brows. It kind of like lifts the hairs up and just makes them look 10 times better. Alright, then for some bronzer, I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette in the shade Caramel Toffee. This is another amazing product from Wet n Wild. Can you guys tell? It's one of my favorite brands. So I'm just going to use this with an Up and Up brand powder brush from Target just to bronze my skin. Sorry if the lighting is like crazy in today's video. I'm using natural lighting and the sun is like going in and going out, so it's probably, it might look a little off, so I apologize. And it was just raining, so if the video in the beginning is a little bit darker than now, that's why. Then with a more precise brush, I'm going to go ahead and just concentrate that a little bit more on my cheekbones. Again, this is another brush from the Up and Up brand, and I'm just going to kind of chisel my cheeks out a little bit more. I feel like when you bronze first and then kind of contour a little bit, it just gives it a more natural effect. Then I'm going to use the same Wet n Wild powder with an e.l.f. blush brush. I'm just going to kind of carve out the contour a little bit more to make it a little bit more sharp. Then for blush, I'm using an old favorite palette from Makeup Revolution. This one is the Ultra Blush Palette in the shade Sugar and Spice. I'm going to mix a few of the colors in here just to kind of create my perfect shade. That's why I love palettes, because you can really customize them. I'm just going to apply this with this Royal & Langnickel stippling brush. This palette is so pigmented, you guys. It's stunning. I got mine at Ulta. So I went a little ham on the blush, but that's okay. Moving on to the highlight, I'm going to be using the Smashbox and Casey Holmes Spotlight palette, and this one is in the shade Pearl. And what I do is just run my brush in all of the shades because I literally love them all mixed together. I think it just creates the perfect highlight. And I'm using my Morphe M501, and I just love this brush. Seriously, I clean it off every time I use a different highlighter because I love it that much. I need to buy like backups of it, but I'm just going to take this and apply this pretty much everywhere. And don't be fooled by this palette. I know it's super pigmented and intense, but you can even tone it down as well if you like a more natural highlight. So that's why I really like it. It's very versatile, and I just love how smooth it goes on the skin. There's no glitter in it. It's just absolutely stunning. I'm just cleaning off my stippling brush, and then I'm just going to take that brush from earlier, and I'm just going to blend out that highlight with the blush and bronzer. That way it looks blended and it doesn't look like, you know, a strip of highlighter on my cheeks. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my lower lashes and my lips, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So what I did with my lower lashes, I just applied a little bit of bronzer on my lower lashes, applied mascara, and then I took my Smashbox palette and I took the lightest shade and I just applied that in the inner tear duct for some brightness. Then on my lips, I'm using the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Suede Shoes. I lined and filled them in a little bit, and then I went over top of that with the NYX Pinup Pout lipstick in the shade Sophisticated, which is like my current favorite lipstick. It's so creamy and it's matte, but it's not drying. So I've really been loving that combo lately. And then the final thing I'm going to do for this look is just set my makeup. I'm going to be using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I always find mine at Walmart, at CVS, I think even Rite Aid, and Walgreens also has Milani. So check it out. This is an amazing setting spray, and it really is perfect for this time of year. If you're looking for something good to lock your makeup into place, and just to make it look really pretty and fresh, check out the Milani setting spray. So I'm just going to drown my face in this. It also has a really nice spritzer, so it doesn't like shoot out and ruin your makeup or anything. So another thing that I really love about it. Alright guys, so that completes my spring foundation routine. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you think, and also leave me a comment letting me know of your favorite products for this time of year that you think I should try. I always love your recommendations, so I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye!